Hello, you guys. We're gonna get started here momentarily. I've just got to get some stuff taken care of here, and then we'll get going. Why don't you guys do me a favor? Let's go ahead and stretch on your own. That'll give me enough time to kind of get everything done. So stretch on your own, and we'll get started here in just a second. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you hear me? Yes? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Master
Yes, I know.
camera is on powerful.
Do me a favor. Why don't you log out and then log back in
Okay.
and see if that'll fix it.
Okay.
Jaden, can you do me a favor? Can you lower your camera? I need to see your feet for a little bit. Okay. So scoot back a little bit. Okay. Yeah. A little bit more. Right there. Okay. Go into your fighting stance. I want to see your side kick for me. Okay, you're still kind of leaning forward when you do your side kick. I want you to be more straight up. So I want to be this way. Okay, try it. Okay, better. But now, did you notice that your foot is over here a little bit? So you kind of have to pull back, pull your foot back a little bit, kick toward the back a little bit. Yeah, see, that's how you're really leaning forward. It's the other leg, you're okay. Go ahead and keep practicing. I'm just logging Noah in real quick. Hey, your camera's working now.
Oh, okay. Good.
All right, so we're working on side kick, Mr. Noah. I need you to do me a favor. Can you lower that camera just a little bit so I can see your feet? Yep. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get the bottom foot, the foot that you're standing on, gentlemen. All right. If you can see my foot, the one I'm standing on, when I kick, I want to turn it all the way and push out. Okay. I want to do that without leaning forward at all. Okay. So from here, when I push out, I want to be looking over my shoulder. Okay. All right. Let me see. That's better. You don't need to kick high at all. You can keep it low. See, you're still, Jaden, you're still 궁뎅이 나와, huh? So kick down. Don't kick so high. Kick down. And then just try to straighten everything out. Here. Hello, ladies. Go ahead and stretch and warm up on your own. We're working on side kicks right now. So if you're warmed up, then you can join us with side kicks. But we're just kind of doing some side kick work right now with these two. So, but please take your time stretching and warming up. It's better, Jaden. Good. Yeah. So the biggest thing, Mr. Noah, for you, you really got to work on your balance, sir. All right. There's a lot of kind of, it looks like you're trying to fight to stand up on your one foot. We got to work on that. You have to make sure that you're concentrating on your core. So think about keeping your stomach tight. Imagine me coming up and trying to punch your stomach, and you don't want that stomach to go in. You want that stomach to be strong. All right. So as you do that, kind of keep that stomach strong as you throw that kick.
Yes, sir.
All right. That side's pretty good, Mr. Jaden. That's better. Go ahead, Mr. Noah. Keep practicing, sir. All right. Yeah, don't drop it though, Mr. Noah, all right? You want to kick. Once you extend the kick out, bring it back in, then place it down. The thing about side kick that's hardest is always bringing the foot back, right? It's easy to kind of push it out there. We can push, but then we have a hard time bringing it back. All right. Don't repivot. Okay. Once you turn your foot to the side and you extend out, just pull it back in. Don't turn this foot. Okay. Because when you start to do this, then you start to lose your balance. You start to hop. Yeah. Okay. Not too bad, Mr. Jaden. It's better. So try to do it all in one motion now. As you're working on this, try to do it all in one motion where you lift and push and come back. All one motion. All right, Jaden, keep working on the single side kick, please. So Ms. Lacoste and Mr. Noah will work on the double side kick just a little bit. Double side kick movement. All right. So when we do that double side kick movement, you want to make sure that the first kick, the low kick, right, is out in front. The tendency for most people when they do double side kick is to try to kick down on the first kick, down toward the ground, right? We want to try to avoid that as much as possible. We still want to kick lower, but out in front of our body. So if this is my target over here, I want to kick here first for my first kick, about my knee level. So we want it forward. And then from there, once it's out there, pull it in, right? Then kind of tilt your body and then get that second one up. Okay. So what usually happens here, and this is hard, is the first kick, you're going to pivot halfway. So you're going to be at 90 degrees and then you'll come down. All right. Then you'll bring it back in. And then when you get ready to do the second kick, you have to finish the pivot to 180. And then you see how that brings my heel up a little bit more. And then that way I can push. Right? So it's a half pivot, 1, and then 2, full pivot for the second. You got to pull it back though, Ms. Lacoste, right? If you don't pull it back, you're just kind of lifting your leg. So it's okay. It's not easy. All right. The more limber we are, the easier this kick is, right? If you ever watch Natalie, she's extremely limber. And so when she throws it, she makes it look very easy. The more limber we get, the easier this kick is. Okay. All right, Miss Abigail, let's throw some side kicks. Let's work on some side kicks, Miss Abigail. All right. Did I see Ellie there somewhere hiding? Is she there with you guys? Ah, okay. That's fine. Pull your toes back, Mr. Noah. Okay. You want to make sure. Can you see my toes, Mr. Noah, here? So when you kick, your toes are kind of dangling down like this when you do your side kick. You need to concentrate on picking your toes up like this.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Right? I want you to imagine that you're like standing on a box. Okay, what I mean by that, right? I want my foot to be like this, like I'm standing on, getting ready to stand on this box, right? With my whole flat foot, not my toes, not only my toes. So when I lift, I don't want my ankle to be dangling. I actually want, when I lift, I want to lift my toes and my heel up.
So like this.
Oh, your camera's too high. I can't see your feet. There you go. That's better. Yes.
Okay.
All right. You also want to make sure from a front view. Okay. A lot of times when we do this, we do this. This is incorrect. Okay. When you lift for your side kick, it should be straight up. You see how my knee comes straight up and my toes are straight ahead? We don't want this. Because if you kick like this, right, then this is what happens. You see? See what my toes did when I pushed my kick out? They pointed up, right?
Yes,
If you
sir.
lift it like this, right, when you kick this way, see how my toes are sideways? Okay? So you want to make sure this, not this. Don't lift like this.
Yes, sir.
All right? Ooh, that right leg is pretty good, Ms. Lacoste. I like that. Got to work on the balance on that left side a little bit. It's always one side. I mean, we're all one leg dominant. You got to lift your toes, Miss Abigail. Much better, Mr. Jaden. Good. There. Mm-hmm. Good job. Good. Okay, balance, Mr. Noah. You have to turn your foot a little bit more, Miss Abigail. So when you lift your leg up, you're turned halfway. And then you need to turn the heel toward the camera when you kick, toward the camera. Turn the bottom foot, the one that you're standing on. Turn it toward the camera. Turn it toward me. Lift your toes, Mr. Noah. Okay, good. So now, Mr. Jaden, one other thing I want you to do is don't lift your knee up and keep your heel back like this. Keep your heel in front. Yeah. All right. So so don't lift like this, right? Or don't lift like this. You see where my heel is? My heel's in front. Yep. Yeah, so when I look at you, I want to see the bottom leg here, then your knee of your kicking leg, and then your foot. So it kind of looks like a 7. All right, okay. Kick me, kick me, kick me, Abigail. Kick toward me. Okay, better. Look toward me, though. Look over your shoulder. Remember that exercise that we do at the very beginning of class where we go side to side like this? Right? This is to train you for your side kick. Right? We should be like this on a side kick. If we cannot be like this, then what's going to happen is that we're going to be like this, which means that our body's going to turn, and then we're going to do side kick like this. Right? You see how my butt's sticking out? So it's important that we do this because we want to be in a straight line. Okay? Questions, Mr. Noah? Okay, let's keep working. Just a couple more minutes on this, and then we'll kind of do a little bit of work on our blocks for Pumse. I can really see you guys clear on my TV. It's good. At the school, it's a little bit hard when I project you guys' image on the screen. TV makes it look really good. Too much hopping, Mr. Noah. Right? The slower you go, the harder it is as well. There you go. Better. There you go. Ms. Lacoste, you're starting to glitch a little bit, just so you're aware. Glitching just a little bit. I'm probably doing the same. So what you want to do on the double side kick, you want to make sure that the knee comes up and then you push down and to the front. Okay? Don't lift your knee really low and then just kick like this. Okay? You want to bring your knee up and then kick diagonally down for that first kick. Now, Ms. Lacoste, keep in mind that If you can get knee level, waist level, that's good. That's good for now. Eventually we want to get up to face, but that comes with more extensibility and more more limberness in your legs. All right, dancing Taekwondo. You're still leaning forward a little bit, Mr. Jaden, on your right leg. All right, good. That's better. You want to make sure, right? Look at your toes, right? Make sure your toes are like this. We don't want to even point it up just a little bit. We want them turned all the way. There you go. Turn that foot, that bottom foot there, Miss Abigail. All right, practice kicking off your back leg, Miss Abigail, not the front leg. So start from the back, right, from your fighting stance position, and then kick toward the camera or kick this way, and then come back. Kick toward the camera with the back leg. There we go. Okay, good. All right, well, let's go ahead and take a quick break, get some water, hydrate a little bit. Or you can keep kicking. There you go. Good. Just like that, Miss Abigail. Good. All right. All right, so Mr. Jaden, can you show me your guarding block, your fighting stance? All right. So this is what you need to work on, Mr. Jaden. Miss Abigail. Miss Abigail, can you show me your double knife hand guarding block in your Pumse, right? Take Sajang. Okay. So this is what we need to practice on, Mr. Jaden and Miss Abigail. Okay. We want to make sure that the backhand, right, is like this. Okay. Either open hand for you at Miss Abigail. Okay. Or in closed hand for you, Mr. Jaden. Okay. We don't want it up like this. We don't want it down like this. Okay. We want it straight, just like the floor. This is what we call parallel with the floor. So this line matches the line of the floor. Okay. This, the wrist, right? The wrist of your hand should be here on this lifeline. Okay, so as you can see me, it's not here. Okay, and it's not here like this. We want it on the wrist. What that does is if you look at my arm here, right, if it's too far back, then my arm looks like it's pointed. Okay, if it's too far forward, right, then my arm's way out in front. Okay, we want it to be straight down. Okay, now the other hand is a forearm block or a knife hand block, right? So we want to make sure that the palm of your hand is shoulder level. Okay, shoulder level. So if I bring a ruler or I draw a straight line, this should be just like the floor. Straight line. Okay? Here. Now, here's the thing. This is tricky. Okay? One hand, the front hand's going to come in a circle like this. Okay? Like this. Knife hand or forearm. Circle. So you're coming, you start with the pinky on the belt and you come up and then you come and turn your wrist open or fist. So up and around. Okay? Your other hand just comes straight in. Right? So this is how we start the block here. All right? Sajang, double knife hand like this. My palm up, palm out. Right? Trying to high five my imaginary opponent behind me. Okay? Right? Then when I bring it forward, this hand comes straight here. My other hand comes in a circle. Like this. Or fisted. Like this. All right? Okay, it's not this. That is not it. It's not this. It's not that. Front hand is circle. Back hand is straight. Okay? One. Or one. All right? This one's tricky. Okay? So once again, circle, and this one is straight. One. Or open hand. Two. Okay? Let's work on that just a little bit. So what you're going to do is you're going to move your feet and move your hands. Okay? So like when we go into fighting stance, right? When I step back into my fighting stance here like this, see, I bring my hands back. One. All right? Then I bring them forward. Two. Okay? When we're doing Takedown Hajang, Mr. Noah, Miss Abigail, Ms. Lacoste, right? When we make that first move, one, and as we step, two. Okay? A lot of times, right, because we're bringing the hands forward, we bring it too far forward like this. Okay? We want to make sure it's in tight. You see how this wrist, right, is in line here with this. My other hand's here. So if I make a fist, it's shoulder height. Okay? All right, let's work on that. Mr. Noah, you got a couple of these, right, in your different pumses. Sajang, Paichang, Koryo. All right? Now make sure, Ms. Lacoste, as well, because we're stepping to the left, you have to make sure that you're not stepping forward and kind of putting your back stance balance in the middle of your stance. You want to keep that weight on that right leg. Just slide the left leg out. Yes. Because weight-wise, we want 70% of the weight on my right leg, 30% on the back leg. That's better, Miss Abigail. So that front hand, your front hand, Miss Abigail, The hand that's closest to the camera. Start from the belt. Come up. And then to the front. Okay, so I'm coming up behind me. 1, and then bring it around to the front. Yes. 1, 2. 1, 2. That's the motion. Okay. 2. Mr. Noah, what's this? All right, don't lean back, right? Shoulder, hip, knee, foot, all in a straight line. This whole side of my body should be straight. 1. Okay. You're leaning back too much. This is how your back stance looks. Okay. You want to just sit comfortably. Yeah, Jaden, you have to put the backhand. So when you step backward, you have to get ready to move. You see where my hands start? All right, and then 2. Honey. Put your hands behind you. All right? So your left hand down by the belt, right hand out. Okay? All right? Then left hand comes like this, and right hand comes like this, same time. So okay, that's better. Are you trying to do the Charlie's Angels pose, Ms. Lacoste? There you go. Good. Okay. Yes. It takes a little bit getting used to because most of the time we either want to go straight with both hands like this, or we're going to go circle with both hands because that's easier. All right. But if you understand the way we throw technique, right, there's 2 different movements here. This is just a protection, bringing it in. This one is the block at the same time. Okay. Still too straight, Mr. Noah. This front hand, your left hand has to come up and around. Come up, right? Do you know John Cena? Professional wrestler, John Cena, right? He does this thing with his hand, right? He goes like this. You can't see me, right? It's the same thing. We bring the hand up across our face, and then we bring it around to the front. That's the motion, okay? You're doing this still. You're kind of just coming up to like your chest and then coming out. We want to come up and then kind of down a little bit.
What am I doing? Like that?
Yeah, you're just like this. All right? It needs to be bigger. You see where my hands are? You see where my hands go? All right, they cover my face.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Backhand's easy, Mr. Jaden, right? Just backhand, right? Palm is behind you like this or like this, and then it just comes straight in. Right? So we're just turning that wrist. Turn. Okay. All right, so Mr. Jaden, go ahead and I want you to work on your 3 steps. All right, Mr. Noah, you're going to work on your 1 steps, 1 through 18. Okay. And Ms. Lacoste and Miss Abigail, let's work 1 through 18 of 3-step sparring, or excuse me, 1-step sparring. 1 through 18. Would you guys, do you want me to do it facing? You guys could do it either facing each other or you can do it facing the screen. It's totally up to you. We can do it with imaginary partners. Basically, just kind of looking at the screen. We can just go through those real quick. All right. So number 1, right? Number 1, jump to the left, palm block, double punch, right? Make sure your left hand blocks, Miss Abigail. Left hand does the palm block. Left hand. The hand that's closest to the thing. What was that, Mr. Noah?
Do I do left and right side?
Yes, sir. Yep, you need to practice both sides. So.
Yes, sir.
All right. And then number 2. Number 2, you jump to the right. Double knife hand chop. Okay. Make sure that the hands, both hands come from the right ear. Okay. Back stance there, Mr. Jaden. Those are back stances. The only one that's front stance is number 5, Mr. Jaden. Back stance for everything except for number 4 and number 5. Number 4 is horse riding stance. Number 5 is walking stance. Remember number 3, 1-step sparring, step to the side, and then right elbow forward. Make sure that the right arm is fisted and the left hand supports it because that's the striking elbow. Okay. And basically you're coming up right underneath my armpit, basically into my ribs on that one. Okay. Number 4, right foot steps forward, horse riding stance, inner block, jab, elbow, and back fist. All right, right. Number 6. All right, from here, step back with your right leg, left high block, right hand punch. Yep. Okay, and then number 5. Yeah, so number 5, you want to move your right leg back, high block and punch. Yep, in a front stance position, good. And then number 6, yes, left leg goes back, right knife hand block, grab, jump turn, right leg front kick. Now, of course, Ms. Lacoste, you have to do left and right side, of course. So when you do the opposite side, it'll be with the other leg. Make sure you place that leg down too. So when you jump, ma'am, when you jump, grab, place the right foot down and then the left foot kind of trail it around so that you're facing the back corner of your room. So you're going to be facing that blue bag there. Yep. And then kick toward the blue bag. Perfect. All right. And then obviously the other side, you'll kick towards your kitchen. So, all right. So number 7. Yeah. Number 7 is the twin face punch, twin stomach punch. Good. Okay. That's jumping to the open side. All right. And then number 8. Okay. Number 8 is going to be the same thing, right? We're going to step in with our left leg, knife hand and face punch same time. Knife hand block, blocking the punch, face punch, and then stomach punch. Just like this one, just doing one hand. Yeah. All right, Miss Abigail, let me see. Let me see number 8. There you go. All right, number 9. Back stance, Jaden. Back stance, not front stance. Okay, number 9 is right leg back, crescent kick, side kick. So, Ms. Lacoste, once again, when you do that crescent kick, place it down and then lift and say, once again, that'll protect you from getting injured, from tweaking something. Make sure that you're also turning that front foot as you do that crescent kick. Rotate the body. Yes. Okay, Miss Abigail, you need to hold your leg up. So you come around, boom, you hold it up, and then right into your side kick. All right, number 10. All right, right leg back again, crescent kick and reverse side kick this time. You got a question, Mr. Noah?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
What is number 15 and number 16 for the one steps?
Number 15 and 16?
Mm-hmm.
15 is side step, side kick. All right, just like number 3, step to the side and then side kick. All right, left side will be step to the right. All right, and then number 16 is, all right, when they punch, step across with your right leg. All right, and then reverse side.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I always get those two mixed up.
Okay. All right. Just think the simpler one, which is just stepping to the side, all right, is easier. So that's the lower number. All right. The other one is you have to turn and you have to step a little bit more. So that's more advanced. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, good. All right. So Lacoste family, we are through number 12. What about number 13? Yep, that's correct. Right foot forward, inner block, side back fist strike. All right, Mr. Jaden, go and work on Pumse. Okay. Number 15. Step forward with that left leg, downward palm, spear hand strike. Yes, good. Number 16. Step to the left, right leg side kick. So, yep, kind of make sure that your side kick is diagonal, right? Kicking toward me on the screen. Okay. And then number 16, this time you're, all right, you're going to step to the open side. So step this way, 1, and then reverse side kick 2. Step with your left leg across, right into a front stance, and then right leg reverse side kick. Okay. All right. Okay, number 17. Correct. Double knife hand chop. Just like number 2. Right hand brings the right knee up, knee strike. Place it down in the same stance. Pivot to the left, right elbow strike.
Master Hong.
Yes, sir.
Do I do the one steps again once I'm finished?
Yes. Practice the left side.
I did right and left.
Yeah, just do the left side. Since left side you haven't had as much practice.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Okay. And then number 18. Number 18, right? That's the, right? Sajang, Taekwondo Sajang. Knife hand block and strike, left foot forward, right leg front kick, right hand punch. Your other right hand punching, Miss Abigail. Try it again. Knife hand block and strike. Wrong leg, Miss Abigail. Switch your feet, Miss Abigail. There you go. Knife hand block and strike. Front kick with the right leg, left hand punch. Left hand, your other hand. There you go. Do it again, Miss Abigail. Here you go, Noah. Here's your target. Kick. There you go. Good. All right, Miss Abigail, keep working through those real quick. All right, Ms. Lacoste, Mr. Noah, let's do some takedowns real quick. We got just a little bit of time. Let's go 1 through 5 on the takedowns real quick. All right, so number 1, remember, right foot steps across. 1, elbow, elbow, grab, and side kick or stomp, right? For you, side kick down. Yep. Number 2, right? Just like, right? Number 7 or number 8, right? Knife hand block, punch, sweep the leg to the side. And then Noah, you're going to pivot and punch. All right, Miss Lacoste, right foot stomps there. Okay, number 3, we're going to step on the inside. Left foot in on the inside, upper arc hand, face punch, stomach punch. Slide into the front stance. No, this is where we slide into the front stance and throw them forward. 1. Okay, and then you pivot to your left. Punch with your right hand. And then you want to pivot to the other side, Mr. Noah. So once you throw them down, pivot and turn to the other side. And punch down, yep. And then for your Miss Lacoste, you're going to stomp. Or punt kick, depending on if they're up on their feet still. Okay. All right, number 4. Step out to the backside. Block, 2 punches, grab. All right, and then right side kick to the knee, left elbow strike. So the key here is to make sure we're forward, right? Block, block, block. When we do the side kick, throw the side kick straight to the side. Straight to the side, and then elbow forward toward the side. So not toward me per se. So I want your side kicks to go toward this, so yes, ma'am. So you're going to kick more straight. Yep. So where you're at here, when you grab, right, I want to kick in that direction that I'm looking. 1 here. And then I'll pull and do my elbow strike. It should be a right elbow strike. Oh, I'm sorry, left elbow strike. Left elbow strike. Yep. So, correct. Okay. There you go. Good. All right. And number 5. So this is where we jump again. Palm block, triple punch this time. Block 1, 2, 3. Grab the shoulder, pull them back. Left leg kicks up. 1. Bring it back. So after you kick, bring it back to where you were. Pivot and punch down or stomp down with your right foot. Okay. Keep those knees bent, Mr. Jaden. Okay. Keep those feet straight. Okay. Looks good. Okay, good. All right. Any questions on the 1-steps or the takedowns? No? Okay, good.
Sir.
All right, that's good for now. So we should be open tomorrow. I don't anticipate us not being open tomorrow unless something brews in. But right now, obviously, stay warm, stay safe. Don't go out if you don't have to. All right, from here, face me, please. Chedut and Kyungnam. Have a great evening. We'll see you guys next class. All right, good job, you guys.
Bye now.
Bye-bye. See
Bye,
you guys.
sir.
Yep, take care, you guys.
See you.